We begin tonight with breaking news out of Minneapolis. The city has agreed to pay nearly $9 million to settle two police brutality lawsuits. Both cases alleged former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin used excessive force.
Heidi Wigdall's at City Hall with the details.
Hello. City Council held a closed session earlier in the day. It lasted more than 2 hours and led to them unanimously approving two settlement agreements. Both the mayor and chief of police spoke at a press conference earlier in the day and apologized to the families, saying Chauvin should have been held accountable when it happened.
Today,
Minneapolis City Council has reached settlements in two lawsuits involving Minneapolis residents John Pope and Zoya Code, who were pinned to the ground by former MPD officer Derek Chauvin in 2017. One of them was 14 years old at the time.
if the supervisors had done the right thing, George Floyd would not have been murdered. To John Pope, Zoya Code, and anyone else that has experienced this kind of egregious conduct at the hands of Derek Chauvin, our city deeply apologizes. I apologize.
The first incident happened in June of 2017, the second one 3 months later.
Through this failure, we put everyone who would later come in contact with that former officer at risk. It's not enough to condemn the actions and failures of the past. These examples show evidence of a systemic failure and a department's culture that totally lacked the ability to hold itself accountable to professional standards.
City Council has settled Code's case at $1.375 million. Pope's will be settled in the amount of $7.5 million. Money will come from the city's self-insurance fund.
I think it sends a message that the city is taking responsibility.
The city has made many changes since Floyd's murder. When it comes to supervisors,
We will not be relying only on an individual supervisor or one or two supervisors to review levels of force. That's something that will be handled on a much more robust and serious level and ultimately reviewed by command rank personnel in each incident.
after the vote, Councilmember Elliot Payne spoke, and he got emotional talking about watching those videos back, saying it's a reminder of the trauma they experienced in 2020. Coming up tonight at 6, we're going to have more on some of the changes the city is planning to address these issues within MPD. Back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. And right after that settlement was announced, the body cam videos for both plaintiffs were released with their permission by their attorneys. The videos are heavily edited by the firm, and we have to warn you, they are quite difficult to watch at some points.
September 4th, 2017, Officer Derek Chauvin and a second officer arrived at the home of 14-year-old John Pope on a domestic assault call. After interviewing the mother, Chauvin confronts the young boy in his bedroom, sitting on the floor.
Why don't you stand up for me?
I'm fine.
No, you're under arrest, so stand up.
I'm not under arrest.
Yeah, you are. Stand up.
My mom is drunk. You can
I
call
don't-
her brother.
Stand up.
She assaulted me.
Stand up.
The video shows Chauvin using what's called a C-choke on the boy's neck and striking him with a flashlight.
Please tell him I didn't do nothing. I hurt my son. Please tell him. You gotta tell him I didn't do nothing.
Moments later, a rear naked choke is applied by Chauvin.
Please do not kill my son, please.
Once Pope is subdued and handcuffed, Chauvin is seen with his knee on the back of the boy's neck. Attorneys say this occurred for 15 to 16 minutes, almost twice as long as George Floyd.
It appeared to be excessive force to me, yes.
Mylan Masson is a former law enforcement trainer with the state of Minnesota.
It is very obvious that they did not need to choke him. They did not need to hit him with a flashlight, nor put the knee on the neck when he says he can't breathe.
In another body cam video from 2017, Officer Chauvin and another officer can be seen carrying Zoya Code by her handcuffed limbs face down.
You can't let your kids see this, boy. Lift me up. You weak? You strong enough? Ow!
At one point, dropping her on her face.
That's how you gonna do me?
Chauvin's knee is also placed on Code's neck in the prone position. Attorneys say this lasted 4 minutes, 42 seconds. Police also used what's called a hobble device, tying Code's feet to her cuffed hands.
Was she a threat? Did she have a weapon? I'm not sure. But once again, once she's handcuffed, you don't need to continually put pressure on them. You need to just let the handcuffs let them understand that they now are under arrest.
In both instances, attorneys claim, and video partly shows, supervisory sergeants approved these uses of force by Chauvin.
KARE 11 does not identify minors and victims of crimes typically, but both people at the center of these incidents reviewed these videos and wanted it shared. Lauren?
Thank you for breaking those down for us tonight, Chris. And we could learn as early as next week the ruling in Chauvin's state case appeal. His attorney argues that the 2021 trial at the Hennepin County Government Center in Minneapolis was not fair because the jury was impacted by extreme security measures in place. The attorney for the state says the judge used great care in handling that case.